When dealing with people around the world, I think it's good to know and understand personality types, especially when you're working with families, especially when you're working with your own family and even your significant other, understanding how they work, how they manage, and being able to work with difficult situations and everyday life to be able to have a handle on certain things. But in order for us to do that, we have to understand the personality types. And this is the way we do it. I want you to memorize OCEAN. OCEAN stands for openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. I'm going to cover each and every one of those because this will help you evaluate certain people. And also, well, actually the whole world. It helps you communicate with the entire world, which is a really good thing. Helps you be a better leader. And it also helps you with navigating through projects or anything that life throws at you. So the first one is looking out for the personality of openness. Openness with people that have the characteristics are individuals with high openness are more adventurous. They're creative. They also tend to have a broader range of interests, owing to their willingness to try new things or tackle new challenges. When a personality type is open, they're easy to work with, and they're always fun to have around. You're looking at me and saying, well, how do you make a person open? Well, you don't. But the more you know how to manage certain personality types, sometimes you're able to kind of get the best out of people, and sometimes you can get them to open up. So that's the first one that we're going to be looking at. And the second one that we're going to be looking at is conscientiousness. Individuals that have this personality trait are high in conscientiousness, are organized, are detailed oriented. They recognize the value in preparation, in scheduling, in prioritizing, and the completion of important tasks. These are the type of people that you want on your team. Why do you want these people on your team, though? Because they're very aware, self-aware of what's going on. They know about the objectives. They help to eliminate a lot of the fluff. They have the goal in mind and how to execute that goal. And this is what makes this personality type very, very awesome to work with. The following one that we're going to look at is extroversion. The extroversion person is the kind of person that you also want to link to have on your team. The reason for it is because they're characterized by sociability. They're able to talk to people. They're able to merge into conversations. They're expressive. They can be the light of the party. And right now, I know that you can close your eyes and you can think of somebody who's extroverted, which is also a pleasant thing. But at the same time, you also want to make sure that you understand that there's goals and objectives to complete. And this is a person that you want to use to be able to get all those people together to accomplish those goals and objectives, because they're so good at talking. They're so social, and they light up the room sometimes. Individuals derive energy from being around other people. So these people really like working with groups. These people like to teach. These people like to embrace other personalities, and they make the experience a more pleasant one. This is why the person with this particular strength is so valuable to have around. And these are people that are usually very artistic. These are people that enjoy being in front of crowds. These are people that go into a party and like to socialize with the world. These are very valuable people. The next one that we're going to be looking at is agreeableness. People with high agreeableness are associated with being cooperative. That's their strength. They're able to merge into a team. They're able to take on any task sometimes, and they're able to work with it and be able to work together as a team to get this objective taken care of. So there's a lot of positive attributes to this person. More specifically, these individuals display trust. You can trust them. They're very trustworthy. They're very altruistic. So they have a good heart. They express affection and kindness towards other people. So these are the warm characteristics of a person that has these traits. And these are always good people to have, because when you have a huge group of people, these are the people that are always going to keep the team together. It's going to be the glue for the group, and they bring so much value to a social group. So embrace a person who's agreeable. The next personality type is going to be neuroticism. We have the OCEAN acronym: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Individuals with high neuroticism tend to experience high emotional instability. So here is where we have some room to work with this individual, because sometimes they could be a little unstable when it comes to emotions. They experience a lot of stress and get upset very easy. So you have to understand how you can manage a person who's neurotic. Sometimes it could be quite difficult. But when you understand this personality type, you can gather the tools to help this person out. So they don't like stress, and they don't like to deal with stress. But at the same time, you can help them manage stress, and the environment becomes a little better. Many others struggle to recover after a traumatic event. So if there's a lot of disorganization, if the communication is not there with your group, and you have somebody with this personality type, it's always good that you gather around, create a plan so that you can help minimize the stress levels with this personality type. But one of the things that I do want you to keep in mind is the fact that we live in a world that's very diverse. And the more you're well-versed with these personality types, the better you're off with being able to manage them, completing goals, and making your social circle and your family life a lot better. What are your thoughts? Check it out, and if you can, leave a comment at the bottom of this video. We'll see you guys next week.